is the very first thing that comes to your mind when I've read that last line? Yes? Yes, it is World War II, yes.
That maybe the parents died.
Yes, you're asking the question. Did the parents die? What are you going to ask?
That she still calls them mommy, right?
Yes, she does. Yes.
That could be the last thing she gets from her parents.
Yes, and that's correct. That was the last letter, and yes, they did die in the war. Dorothy herself went on to live a very happy life. She lived in Scotland. These people adopted her eventually, and she got married, she had children, and she wrote her autobiographical picture book, and she went around Scotland reading to classes like this. And why do you think she did that? What was she trying to do? Yeah.
Spread awareness.
Yes. And what about her story though? Yes?
To show people even in the toughest times you can still think of good times.
Yes. Excellent answer.
To show other children to be grateful for their situation, because other people have it harder.
Yes. Correct. Could be that too. A lot of things to show how bad war can be and how discrimination and persecution has its terrible effects. But it's also showing the resilience of the refugee. In her case, Dorothy went around and read the story and had a happy life. The next thing I want you to think about is the red ribbon, as we've seen right through the story, and the dog. What can we say now about the meaning, that symbol of the red ribbon? It's actually called a motif. It's not quite a symbol, but it doesn't really matter in this case, because the motif is the idea, the thing, the image that's gone right through the story. Okay, yes. What's it linking? What do you think?
It's probably for her linking to her parents, reminding her of Germany and parents and everything.
That. Yes, correct. Yeah.
It's linking her old life and her new life.
Definitely. Did everyone hear that? The linking of her old life and her new life through what kind of feeling? Happiness and love, yeah, and compassion, all those feelings that have connected the elements of the story. Talking about kindness, which is one of the themes of the story, let's recap what are the themes of kindness that were shown in the story. What's the first one that everybody thinks of? Yeah.
The kids playing around.
Okay, yes. The children all playing together and she's being accepted. That's definitely kindness being shown. Yes.
The adoption.
The adoption of, or the foster parents taking her in. Definitely a very kind gesture. Yes, you two? One each.
The man throwing her dog pressure.
Yes, the man picking up the dog from the train tracks.
The person that adopted them giving her the dog.
Yes, that's right. The new adopted parents.
The people helping them and taking them away so that they're safe.
That is the biggest kindness of all. We'll come back to that in a minute.
How everybody showed empathy to the refugee.
Yes, that's right. That's also the big part of the kindness. What about what happened in the Netherlands? Yes.
The picnic and the chocolate and the milk and the
Yes, of course. All that, when they had the picnic and the Dutch people helped them. Those are all acts of kindness. Yes.
the journey that she's gone through.
Yes, the journey. So, the kinder transport itself, which 2 or 3 of you have mentioned, the actual rescue operation was an incredible act of kindness, wasn't it? That so many children were able to be saved, and it only stopped because the war began in reality, and it wasn't safe to bring children across anymore. Yes. No, very good question. It's actually written in English, because by the time she wrote it, she was speaking English all the time, and she wrote it in English, and German children who read the book actually read it translated into German. Good question. What we're going to do now is have one more think about the meaning of a pocket. In this case, she's put Mutti and Fati's letter in the pocket. She's put new words in the pocket. What else could that pocket suggest to you? pen. Thinking deeply,
The
everybody.
pocket is a place to put things, words, and memories for safety.
Absolutely excellent. What do you want to add to that?
Big.
A big pocket. And what very big things can go into that big pocket? But don't just think of a mobile phone, think of what else? Big memories. Yes, very special big memories, yes.
She was saying that the little
Yes. Literally her valuables, or what else could those valuables be? Special memories, that's it, for safekeeping in the pocket, and then you take it out when you want to think about them, that they're there, and they're precious, and they're being looked after, and when you want to think about the past, then you take them out. And that's the way that she coped with her life, and that's the meaning of a pocket in this case.